overview of retrieval mechanisms, BM25, dense retrieval, etc. Hello and welcome to this session on retrieval mechanisms, a core component of Retrieval-Augmented Generation, RAG. Today we'll break down the different types of retrieval methods, including BM25, dense retrieval, and others, to understand how they enhance the generative capabilities of AI models. By the end of this talk, you'll have a clear understanding of how retrieval mechanisms work, their evolution, and their significance in building more accurate and contextually aware AI systems. Let's dive in. Why retrieval is essential. Before we explore specific mechanisms, let's discuss why retrieval is critical. Traditional generative models generate text purely based on patterns in their training data. While effective, this limits their ability to access new or external information post-training. Retrieval mechanisms solve this by enabling models to dynamically pull relevant documents or data from external sources during text generation. This integration of retrieval bridges the gap between static knowledge and real-time, evolving information, making AI models far more powerful and adaptable. Introduction to BM25, the classical approach. Let's start with BM25. BM25, or Best Matching 25, is a classical ranking algorithm used for document retrieval. It evaluates the relevance of documents based on keyword matching and the frequency of terms in a document. Here's how it works. BM25 scores documents by calculating the overlap between the query terms and the document's content. It takes into account how frequently the query terms appear, but also normalizes for document length to avoid giving unfair advantages to longer documents. This balance between term frequency and document length makes BM25 a strong, lightweight option for search and retrieval tasks. BM25 has been the backbone of search engines for decades and continues to be a reliable choice for tasks requiring precise, keyword-based matching. Dense retrieval, a modern approach. While BM25 excels at keyword matching, dense retrieval takes a different route by leveraging neural networks and embeddings. Dense retrieval methods, like those powered by FES, Facebook AI Similarity Search, or DPR, dense passage retrieval, use vector representations to encode both queries and documents into dense vectors. The retrieval process involves computing the similarity between these vectors to find the most relevant documents. Dense retrieval doesn't rely solely on exact keyword matches. It can understand semantic meaning, making it more effective for complex queries or when the terminology between the query and documents differs. For example, if you search for COVID-19 prevention strategies, a dense retrieval model can return documents that discuss coronavirus mitigation techniques, even if the exact words don't overlap. BM's retrieval. Now let's compare BM25 and dense retrieval directly. BM25, fast and efficient for keyword-based search, simple to implement and interpret, struggles with synonymy and conceptual matching. Dense retrieval, better at understanding context and semantic similarity, requires more computational power and data for training, excels at finding relevant documents even when the query doesn't directly match document terms. These differences highlight why many systems use a hybrid approach, combining BM25's precision with dense retrieval's flexibility to maximize accuracy. Other retrieval methods. Beyond BM25 and dense retrieval, several other mechanisms play essential roles in modern AI pipelines. Hybrid retrieval combines BM25 and dense retrieval, leveraging the strengths of both methods to improve recall and precision. Sparse retrieval uses sparse vector representations, like in TF-IDF, term frequency inverse document frequency, to score documents. ColBERT, contextualized late interaction, a retrieval model that applies BERT-like transformer models to evaluate document relevance, allowing for more granular interactions between queries and documents. Memory-augmented retrieval. This method stores past queries and documents, allowing models to retrieve information from previous interactions. Significance of retrieval in RAG. In the context of RAG, retrieval mechanisms are the backbone that ensures models generate accurate, fact-based outputs. By integrating these retrieval approaches, RAG systems can dynamically access vast knowledge bases without retraining, enhancing performance and adaptability. For example, a RAG model powered by BM25 can quickly fetch documents for straightforward queries, while dense retrieval fills in the gaps when the queries require deeper semantic understanding. Real-world example. Imagine building a legal assistant AI. BM25 could efficiently retrieve relevant legal documents based on exact terms, while dense retrieval ensures the model understands the broader context, pulling documents that discuss related but differently phrased regulations. Similarly, in healthcare, dense retrieval can find clinical research papers describing new treatments, even if the terminology doesn't perfectly match the initial query. To sum up, retrieval mechanisms are essential to enhancing AI capabilities, enabling models to stay current and grounded in external knowledge. From classical approaches like BM25 to cutting-edge dense retrieval techniques, each method plays a unique role in improving generative AI outputs. As we move forward, we'll explore how to implement and fine-tune these retrieval mechanisms in real-world RAG pipelines. Thank you for joining this session, and I look forward to our next module.